Om. 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 शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः। गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। हृदाकाशे सदा भान्तं शान्तमानन्दरूपिणं ज्ञानभानुमहं वन्दे सद्गुरुं सत्यसाजिनम्। ओम श्री गुरवे श्री सत्यसाईनाथ श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः। ओम श्री परम गुरवे श्री शिरडी साईनाथ श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः। ओम श्री परमेष्ठि गुरवे दत्तात्रेय स्वामी श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः। ओम अक्षस्रक्परशुङ्गदेशु कुलिशं पद्मं धनुष्कुण्डिकां दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजं घण्टां सुराभाजनं शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रबालप्रभां सेवे सैरिभमद्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थितां। ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै। ऋषिरुवाच एवं स्तुतासुरैर्दिव्यैः कुसुमैर्नन्दनोद्भवैः अर्चिता जगतां धात्री तथा गन्धानुलेपनैः भक्त्या समस्त्रैस्त्रिदशैर्दिव्यैर्धूपैः सुधूपिता प्राह प्रसाद सुमुखी समस्तान् प्रणतान् सुरान्। देव्युवाच व्रियतां त्रिदशा सर्वे यदस्मत्तोऽभिवाञ्छितम्। देवा ऊचुः भगवत्या कृतं सर्वं न किञ्चिदवशिष्यते यदयन्निहतः शत्रुरस्माकं महिषासुरः यदि चापि वरो देयस्त्वयास्माकं महेश्वरि संस्मृता संस्मृता त्वन्नो हिंसेथाः परमापदः यश्च मर्त्यस्तवैरेभिस्त्वां स्तोष्यत्यमलानने तस्य वित्तऋद्धिविभवैर्धनदारादिसम्पदां वृद्धये स्मत्प्रसन्नात्वं भवेधा सर्वदाम्बिके। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून, हरि ओम, शालोम, साईराम, नमस्ते. We are studying the 4th chapter of Devi Mahatmyam. After completing the stuti by Shakra, Indra and all the other devatas, the mother asked them, what is it that you would wish? And I will fulfill your wish. And she gave a boon, asked them for a boon. And then all the devatas said, already our demon Mahishasura has been killed by you. Therefore, everything has been accomplished. There is nothing left, mother, for us to ask of you. However, mother, if it is your wish that you want to give us a boon, samsmrita samsmritam samsmritatvanno himsedha paramapadaha. Whenever we think of you in times of violence and apada, any kind of calamity, whenever we think of you, please manifest yourself for us. And also they said, all these mortals that pray to you, yasya martyastavairebhistvam stoshyat yamalanane, amalanane. O mother, with purity manifest in her face, in her. Whenever these martyas pray for you, tasya vittaha riddhi vibhavaha dhana daradi sampadam, all the material wealth associated, and all the prosperity, fame, wealth, wives, and so on. Please bless them with all your capacity to bless them whenever all these mortals play to you. Martyaha. But however, for ourselves, whenever we think of you, you manifest. Samsmrta, samsmrta. Tvanno himsa athaha parama apadaha. Vruddhaye asmat prasannatvam bhavedha sarvadambike. May we grow in our spiritual awareness with your grace. Asmat vruddhaye asmat prasanna tvam bhava athaha param sarvadambike. Sarvada ambike vruddhaye asmat prasannatvam. May we grow in our awareness constantly. Then we continue this last 4 shlokas in this chapter. And on this very auspicious Pushya Amavasya, and at the cusp or the eve of starting Shyamala Navaratri, which happened during the Magha Masa first half, we will now also today get into the Aparajita Stotram, another beautiful Stotram. Rishiruvacha.
ऋषिरुवाच ऋषिरुवाच
Yete prasadita devyair.
इति प्रसादिता देवैर्
जगतोर्धे तथात्मनः
जगतोऽर्थे तथात्मनः
तथेत्युक्त्वा महाकाली.
तथेत्युक्त्वा भद्रकाली
Okay, sorry. इति प्रसादिता देवैर्जगतोऽर्थे तथात्मनः.
इति प्रसादिता देवैर्जगतोऽर्थे तथात्मनः इति प्रसादिता देवैर्जगतोऽर्थे तथात्मनः
तथेत्युक्त्वा भद्रकाली.
तथेत्युक्त्वा भद्रकाली
बभूवान्तर्हिता नृप.
बभूवान्तर्हिता नृप
इति प्रसादिता देवैर्जगतोऽर्थे तथात्मनः. तथेत्युक्त्वा भद्रकाली बभूवान्तर्हिता नृप.
इति प्रसादिता देवैर्जगतोऽर्थे तथात्मनः तथेत्युक्त्वा भद्रकाली बभूवान्तर्हिता नृप इति प्रसादिता देवैर्जगतोऽर्थे तथात्मनः तथेत्युक्त्वा भद्रकाली बभूवान्तर्हिता नृप.
Then the Rishi said, Nrupa. Who is he talking to? Who is the Rishi talking here?
The king.
Sumetha is the Rishi, because he's saying Nrupa, which is the Suratha. Because he is addressing Suratha, this Rishi Ruvacha is by Sumetha. Sumetha is saying, O king, the Devas, as they prayed for themselves and for the entire Loka, Samasta Lokas, and Mother Bhadrakali, so pleased with them, she said, Tathatmanaha, Tathastu, she said. And then Tathetyuktva Bhadrakali Babhuva Antarhita. Then she immediately disappeared. Ityetat kathitam bhupa. Masairama,
इत्येतत्
Srividya, can you increase the screen size? Yeah, that is one more helpful for visually challenged like me. Yes, yeah, thank you. One more, hit one more. Yes. Ityetat kathitam bhupa
इत्येतत् कथितं भूप इत्येतत् कथितं भूप
sambhuta sa yatha pura.
सम्भूता सा यथा पुरा सम्भूता सा यथा पुरा
Devi deva sharirebhyo
देवी देवशरीरेभ्यो देवी देवशरीरेभ्यो
जगत्त्रयहितैषिणी
जगत्त्रयहितैषिणी जगत्त्रयहितैषिणी
इत्येतत् कथितं भूप सम्भूता सा यथा पुरा देवी देवशरीरेभ्यो जगत्त्रयहितैषिणी
इत्येतत् कथितं भूप सम्भूता सा यथा पुरा देवी देवशरीरेभ्यो जगत्त्रयहितैषिणी इत्येतत् कथितं भूप सम्भूता सा यथा पुरा देवी देवशरीरेभ्यो जगत्त्रयहितैषिणी
Therefore, Bhupa, O king, iti etat kathitam sambhuta sa means she, yatha pura, how she has manifested herself in the past. I have narrated to you, ityetat kathitam, Devi Deva Sharirebhyo, Devi Deva Sharirebhyo, how she manifested herself. She is not, it is not, it is Pravesham. How she entered is by the all the Deva Sharirebhyo, Jagatraya Hitaishini, for the good of all the three worlds, how the mother has manifested himself from the yor or the core of the bodies of the Devas. Punascha Gauri Deha. पुनश्च गौरी देहात् सा संभूत पुनश्च गौरी देहात् सा
पुनश्च गौरी देहात् सा पुनश्च गौरी देहात् सा
समुद्भूता यथा भवत्
समुद्भूता यथा भवत् समुद्भूता यथा भवत्
वधाय दुष्टदैत्यानां
वधाय दुष्टदैत्यानान् वधाय दुष्टदैत्यानान्
तथा शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः
तथा शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः तथा शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः
पुनश्च गौरी देहात् सा समुद्भूता यथा भवत् वधाय दुष्टदैत्यानां तथा शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः
पुनश्च गौरी देहात् सा समुद्भूता यथा भवत् वधाय दुष्टदैत्यानां तथा शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः पुनश्च गौरी देहात् सा समुद्भूता यथा भवत् वधाय दुष्टदैत्यानां तथा शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः
पुनः again च गौरी देहा सा समुद्भूता यथा भवत् how the mother manifested herself in the form of Gauri Deha in order to kill the evil Daityas named as Shumbha and Nishumbha. Rakshanaya cha lokanam devanam upakarini tat shrunushva maya kyatam yathavat kathayami te. Now this mother, in order to protect all the lokas and also for the benefit of all the devas, I am going to narrate to you again. Tat shrunushva, listen carefully, that maya khatam, as elaborated by me, yathavat kathayami te. I am going to narrate to you as it is, how the mother has manifested in order to protect the lokas and for the benefit of the devas. Listen to this again. Rakshanaya cha lokanan
रक्षणाय च लोकानां रक्षणाय च लोकानां
देवानामुपकारिणे
देवानामुपकारिणी देवानामुपकारिणी
तच्छृणुष्व मयाख्यातम्
तच्छृणुष्व मया ख्यातं
no, no, sorry, तच्छृणुष्व मयाख्यातम्
तच्छृणुष्व मया ख्यातं तच्छृणुष्व मया ख्यातं
यथावत् कथयामि ते
यथावत् कथयामि ते यथावत् कथयामि ते
रक्षणाय च लोकानां देवानामुपकारिणे तच्छृणुष्व मयाख्यातं यथावत् कथयामि ते
रक्षणाय च लोकानां देवानामुपकारिणी तच्छृणुष्व मया ख्यातं यथावत् कथयामि ते रक्षणाय च लोकानां देवानामुपकारिणी तच्छृणुष्व मया ख्यातं यथावत् कथयामि ते
ह्रीं ॐ
ह्रीं ॐ ह्रीं ॐ
स्वस्ति श्रीमार्कण्डेय पुराणे सावर्णिके मन्वन्तरे देवी माहात्म्ये शक्रादिस्तुतिर्नाम चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। ॐ श्री जगदम्बार्पणमस्तु।
स्वस्ति श्रीमार्कण्डेय पुराणे सावर्णिके मन्वन्तरे देवी माहात्म्ये शक्रादिस्तुतिर्नाम चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। स्वस्ति श्री मार्कण्डेय पुराणे सावर्णिके मन्वन्तरे देवी माहात्म्ये शक्रादिस्तुतिर्नाम चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। ॐ
श्री
जगदम्बार्पणमस्तु।
जगदम्बार्पणमस्तु. As we get into this Uttama Charitram now, for the Madhyama Charitram, the Bijam is Hrim. For the Prathama Charitram, the Bijam is Aim. Yes. And for the next Uttama Charitram, the Bijam is Krishna Bijam, Kleem. Each of these represent very beautiful aspects spiritually connected to Aim, as in the I am, that destroys the tamasic nature. Hrim associated with the Hrim is the Bhuvaneshwari Bijam. The mother manifests as creativity, and the mother manifests totally as the Rajasic aspect to annihilate the Rajasic Mahishasura. And now we come to the Uttama Charitram, which is from chapter number 5 to all the way to chapter 13. Why this is called Uttama Charitram? This is the most most important aspect. It's very, as you can see, destruction of Madhukaitabha associated with the tamasic, rajasic aspects, which attacked the Brahma as in the sattvic aspect, and therefore the mother has to leave the Vishnu as the Mahamaya from awaken him, arouse him from the Yoga Nidra, and she did not do anything except coming out of him. There was nothing associated with the mother getting into action there. And therefore Brahma invokes with the Tantrika Ratri Suktam for the mother to come out as Yoga Nidra. And in the next one, the mother is manifest as Shiva. And that Shiva is because of all the divine powers, the Shaktis, and the light associated with all the Devas, beginning with Vishnu and Shambhu and all the other Devas. She manifests as a heap of light that takes the shape of the mother. Mother is not like a feminine form as we are thinking about. It happens that the form of all the effulgence that emanated from all these devas, and then she destroys all the rajasic nature associated with Mahishasura. And now we get into the Uttama Charitam. Uttama Charitram. This is also called Uttara Charitram in some texts. It is also, that is also fine. But it's actually better to call Uttama Charitram, because when we get into much more subtler aspects of manifestation of the demonic forces, which are very, very difficult to annihilate. And mother, therefore, here represents the Maha Saraswati as the Kleem, not the Saraswati as we think as the Brahma's wife here, not the Mahalakshmi like the Vishnu's wife here. Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, nothing to do with iconic worshipping of those goddesses. Okay, we have to remember that. Now, this Panchama Adhyaya starts with a beautiful Dhyana Shlokam. Ghanta, Shula, Hala, Shankha, Musala, Chakra, Dhanu, Sayaka. How many I did? I said Ashtabhuji. She is 8 arms. Ghanta, the bell. Shula, the trident. Hala, the plow. Shankha, the conch. Musala, which is the Musala. What is Musala in English? Musala is the pestle. Musala. Chakra, the discus. Dhanu, which is the bow. Sayaka are the arrows. Hastabjair Dathating, Ghananta Vilasat, Shitam Shutulya Prabham. See, all these dhyana shlokas are the essence of the mother's form, like we said in the first one. In the first one, it is Khadgan Chakrachapagadeshu Parighan Chulam Bhushandim Siraha. Shankhan Sandhadatin Karaistrinayanam Sarvanga Bhushavrutam Nilashmadhyutimasya Pada Dashakam Seve Mahakalikam Yamastaut Harav Kamalajo Hantum Madhum Kaita Bham. The essence of the entire Prathama Charitra is embedded in that very first Dhyana Shloka itself. And similarly, the entire essence of the Madhyama Charitram is described in the Dhyana Shloka itself. In the first one, mother is Dashabhuji. She is the Dashabhuji Mahakalika. In the Madhyama Charitram, she is the Ashtadashabhuji, 18 bhujas. That is what you are seeing in the Saptashringi mothers. Mother at Saptashringi is Ashtadashabhuji. And the mother at Saptashringi is also Pravala Prabham. Pravala means in coral. Pagadam, we call it in Telugu, Pagadam. Coral color. She is in coral color. Akshasrak Parashungadeshu Kulisham Padman Dhanushkundikam. Dandam Shakti Masincha Charma Jalajam Ghantam Sura Bhajanam. Shulam Pasha Sudarshane Chadasatim Hastaif Pravala Prabham. adi pravala prabha. Here it is Shitamshutulya Prabha, cool moonlight, equivalent to that. The mother is Pravala Prabha, means she is a coral red color. In the first one, she is in Nilashma Dhyuti. Nilashma means it is blue stone. Nila Ashma. Ashma means stone. Nila means blue. Blue stone. Nilashma Dhyuti. Dhyuti means radiance. And the mother is Hastaif Pravala Prabham in the next Charitram. Now here she is in this Uttama Charitram. She is Shitamshu Tulya Prabham. The light of the Sharad moon, she is autumn moon. Ghanta Shula Hala Shankha Musala Chakra Dhanu Sayaka. This is Ashtabhuji. Hastabjair, beautiful lotus hands. Dadhatin, Ghananta Vilasat, Ghana Anta Vilasat. She is Ghana. Ghana means deep, infinite, infinity, manifest. Ghana Ghana Nila we say also. Ghana means represents here infinite, and that mother, she emanated from Gauri Deha Samudbhavan Trijagatam Adhara Bhutam Maha Purvam. Why you stop sharing, Amma? Ghanta Shola Khalani Shankha Musale Chakrandhanu Sayakam. What happened to Srividya? Did we lose her or what?
Looks like uncle.
Okay. Okay. Where is brother Chandrasekhar? You can pick it up from here.
Yes,
Ghanta. Ghanta Shula Halani Shankha Musale Chakrandhanu Sayakam.
Om Ghantashulahalaani Shankhamusale Chakrandhanusayakam. Om Ghantashulahalaani Shankhamusale Chakrandhanusayakam.
Hastabjair Dadhatin Ghananta Vilasat Chitam Shutulya Prabham.
Hastabjair Dhadatin Ghananta Vilasat Chitam Shutulya Prabham. Hastabjair Dhadatin Gananta Vilasat Chitam Shutulya Prabham.
Gauri Deha Samudbhavan Trijagatam Adhara Bhutam Maha.
Gauri Deha Samudbhaman Trijagatam Adhara Bhutam Maha. Gauri Deha Samudbhavan Trijagatam Adhara Bhutam Maha.
Purvamatra Saraswati Manubhaje Shumbhadi Daityardinim.
Purvamatra Saraswatim Manubhaje Shumbhadi Daityardinim. Purvamatra Saraswati Manubhaje Shumbhadi Daityardinim.
Okay, although we said we split at Maha, that Mahapurvam Atra Saraswati Manubhaje, that Mahapurva Matra should be chanted together, not split like what I did. I did that only for teaching purpose. Ghantashulakhalani Shankhamusale Chakrandhanusayakam Hastabjair Ghananta Vilasacchitamshu Tulya Prabham Gauri Deha Samudbhavan Trijagatam Adhara Bhutam Magha Purvamatra Saraswati Manubhaje Shumbhadi Daityardinim.
Om घण्टाशूलहलानि शङ्खमुसले चक्रन्धनुस्सायकम् हस्ताब्जैर्दधतीं घनान्तविलसच्छीतांशुतुल्यप्रभाम् गौरीदेहसमुद्भवां त्रिजगताम् आधारभूतां महापूर्वामत्र सरस्वतीमनुभजे शुम्भादिदैत्यार्दिनीम् ॐ घण्टाशूलहलानि शङ्खमुसले चक्रन्धनुस्सायकम् हस्ताब्जैर्दधतीं घनान्तविलसच्छीतांशुतुल्यप्रभाम् गौरीदेहसमुद्भवां त्रिजगताम् आधारभूतां महापूर्वामत्र सरस्वतीमनुभजे शुम्भादिदैत्यार्दिनीम्.
Now we get into this fifth chapter. Mahasaraswati Dhyana Shlokam is what we just contemplated on. And this is the most wonderful aspect about Mahasaraswati, who has annihilated Shumbha and the other Daityas. Daityas means those who divide. Now those Daityas, the one who killed all those Daityas, and that Apurva Mahasaraswati, Mahapurva Matra, that is how it is. Mahapurva Matra, Purvam, Mahapurvam, Atra Saraswati Manubhaje, Shumbhadi Daityardini. Now this beautiful Panchamodhyaya, we get into one of the most profound stotras, which is also called as Tantrika Devi Suktam. And this Tantrika Devi Suktam is starting from this later on, and now the Rishi is started narrating this Uttama Charitram. Pura, once upon a time, Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam, Shumbha and Nishumbha, two Asuras by name Shumbha and Nishumbha, Asurabhyam Shachipatehe Trailokyam Yagnabhagascha Khrita Mada Balashrayat. This Shumbha and Nishumbha are the two that were born to Kashyapa Maharshi and his consort Danu. Danu is the mother of Shumbha and Nishumbha. This is described in Vamana Purana, the entire story of the whole Kashyapa Mahamuni and this Danu and the Shumbha Nishumbha's birth, how they got the boon, and that boon has gave them superior strength and pride. Asurabhyam Shachipatehe, and he has these Asurabhyam, these two Asuras, they have defeated the Indra and also Trailokyam Yagnabhagascha Khrita Mada Balashrayat. With their power and strength, etc., they became so arrogant that after defeating Indra, all the Yajna Bhaga, all the offerings in the Yajna that were given to the Devatas started going to them, and they had the sovereignty over the entire three worlds. And because of that, all the sacrifices performed, all the Yajna Bhaga, Khrita, they started confiscating those with their pride and strength. They forcibly took all the Yajna Bhaga. Now this Yajna Bhaga, how they can take and all of this stuff, this is another beautiful aspect of why the Yajna Bhaga goes to this. Whatever you offer, yes, Sairam, somebody is.
Agni takes, Agni is the carrier of all the Agni Bhaga to the concerned Devatas. Now Agni is under this Shumbha and Nishumba, that is one.
Yes. So all the Yajna Bhaga by force. They were taking the Yajna Bhaga. Purashu Om Om Namaschandikajai.
Om Namaschandikayai. Om Namaschandikayai.
Om Klim Rishiruvacha.
Om Klim Rishiruvacha. Om Klim Rishiruvacha.
Purashumbhanishubhabhyam.
Purashumbhanishubhabhyam. Purashumbhanishubhabhyam.
Asurabhyam Shachipateke.
Asurabhyam Shachipatehe. Asurabhyam Shachipatehe.
Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha.
Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha. Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha.
Hrita Madabalashrayat.
Krita Madabalashrayat. Krita Madabalashrayat.
Purashumbhanishubhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipateke. Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha. Hrita Madabalashrayat.
Purashumbhanishubhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipatehe. Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha. Krita Madabalashrayat. Purashumbhanishubhabhyam Asurabhyam Shachipatehe. Trailokyam Yajna Bhagascha. Krita Madabalashrayat.
Tava eva Surya tan tadvadhikaram tatha aindavam kauberam atha yamyancha chakrate varunasya cha. They also took all the power of Surya, Chandra, tatha Indavam. Indu is Chandra. Tatha Indavam. Kauberam, also that of Kubera. Yamyam, which is Yama. Chakrate Varunasya cha, also that of all the power and sovereignty associated with Surya, Chandra, Yama, Varuna, Kubera. Taveva Suryatan Tadvad.
Taveva Suryatan Tadvat. Taveva Suryatan Tadvat.
Adhikaran Tathaindavam.
Adhikaran Tathaindavam. Adhikaran Tathaindavam.
Kauberamatayam yancha.
Kauberamatayam yancha. Kauberamatayam yancha.
Chakrate Varunasya cha.
Chakrate Varunasya cha. Chakrate Varunasya cha.
Taveva Suryatan Tadvadadhikaran Tathaindavam. Kauberamatayam yancha chakrate Varunasya cha.
Taveva Suryatan Tatvadhikaran Tathaindavam. Kauberamatayam yancha chakrate Varunasya cha. Taveva Suryatan Tatvadhikaran Tathaindavam. Kauberamatayam yancha chakrate Varunasya cha.
And also Taveva Pavanadhincha, also that of Pavana is the Vayu. Chakratur Vanhi Karmacha, also the sovereignty associated with Agni Karma. Not only the power of Vayu, but the Agni Karma also they took control of. Tato Deva Vinirdhuta Bhrashtarajya Parajitaha. Tato Deva Vinirdhuta. Therefore, Bhrashtarajya kicked off of their lordships and defeated all the Deva. Tataha Vinirdhuta. They were deprived of their sovereignties and lordships, and the Devas were defeated. Taveva pavanardhincha.
तावेव पवनर्धिञ्च तावेव पवनर्धिञ्च
Chakraturvanhi karma cha.
चक्रतुर्वह्नि कर्म च चक्रतुर्वह्नि कर्म च
Tato deva vinirdhuta.
ततो देवा विनिर्धूता ततो देवा विनिर्धूता
Bhrashtarajyah parajitaha.
भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः
Taveva pavanardhincha chakraturvanhi karma cha. Tato deva vinirdhuta bhrashtarajyah parajitaha.
तावेव पवनर्धिञ्च चक्रतुर्वह्नि कर्म च ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः तावेव पवनर्धिञ्च चक्रतुर्वह्नि कर्म च ततो देवा विनिर्धूता भ्रष्टराज्याः पराजिताः
Khrita adhikaraha tridashaha tabhyam sarve nirakritaha mahasurabhyam tam devim samsmryantyaparajitam. In the previous chapter, we said samsmrta, samsmrta, tvanno. Therefore, Khrita adhikaraha, having taken away all that power that they possessed, Tridashabhyam, all these devas, sarve nirakrita, dejected, Mahasurabhyam, dejected by all these Maha Asurabhyam, by all these demons, Tan Devim Samsmaryantyaparājitāṁ. They started remembering this Devi, and her name is Aparajita, the invictus. English translation of Aparajita is invictus. And that invictus, because this stotram is invoking this Aparajita, the stotram that we are going to know, that they are going to remember her as Aparajita. Kritadhikarastridashash.
कृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास् कृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्
Tabhyam sarve nirakritaha.
I'm sorry. ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः
Mahasurabhyam tan devim
महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं
samsmaryantyaparājitāṁ.
संस्मरन्त्यपराजिताम्
Yes, yeah, that's sorry. Samsmarantyaparajitam.
संस्मरन्त्यपराजिताम् संस्मरन्त्यपराजिताम्
हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तान् देवीं संस्मरन्त्यपराजिताम्
हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तान् देवीं संस्मरन्त्यपराजिताम् हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तान् देवीं महासुराभ्यां तान् देवीं संस्मरन्त्यपराजिताम् हृताधिकारास्त्रिदशास्ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तान् देवीं संस्मरन्त्यपराजिताम्
तया अस्माकं वरो दत्तो यथ आपत्सु स्मृता अखिलाः भवतां नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परम आपदः. When we remember you, when you remember me in terms of calamities, at that moment itself I will manifest and I will end all the troubles, ghora vipat, all the vipat associated with that. Taya asmakam varo datto yatha apatsu smruta akhilaha bhavatam nashayishyami tat kshanat parama apadaha. From all the greatest troubles, I will end all those great troubles for you. And this is how she gave us the boon. They remembered. Tayasmakam varo datto.
तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो
Yatha patsu smrutakhilakha.
यथा पत्सु स्मृताखिलाः यथा पत्सु स्मृताखिलाः
Bhavatan nashayishyami.
भवतान्नाशयिष्यामि
Takshanat paramapadah.
तत्क्षणात् परमापदः
Tajasmakam varo datto yatha patsu smrutakhilāha bhavatan nāsayishyami takshanāt paramāpadaka.
तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथा पत्सु स्मृताखिलाः भवतान्नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परमापदः तयास्माकं वरो दत्तो यथा पत्सु स्मृताखिलाः भवतान्नाशयिष्यामि तत्क्षणात् परमापदः
Iti krutva matindeva. Therefore determined in their minds all the devas. Himavantan Nageshwaram went to the Himavanta, the lord of all the Naga. Naga means Parvatas, the mountains. Jagmustatra tato devim Vishnumayam pratushtuvuhu. Approached there and they started this Maha Maya. They started invoking her. There they extolled the Devi, the Mahamaya power of Bhagavan Vishnu himself. Iti krutva matin deva himavantannageshwaram.
इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तन्नगेश्वरम् इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तन्नगेश्वरम्
जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः.
जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः
इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तन्नगेश्वरं जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः.
इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तन्नगेश्वरम् जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः इति कृत्वा मतिं देवा हिमवन्तन्नगेश्वरम् जग्मुस्तत्र ततो देवीं विष्णुमायां प्रतुष्टुवुः.
From here starts the Aparajita Stotram, or it is also called Tantrika Devi Suktam. And this beautiful Aparajita Stotram, now here you see, as I said, Vishnu Maya was invoked by Brahma before Madhukaitava were killed. And the mother was extolled by the Indras and all the gods after the Mahishasura was killed. Here, the mother is invoked or stotra is done. Awareness of the mother occurs before she manifests and also after she completes the Shumbha Nishubha Vadha. So in this Uttama Charitram, mother is extolled before and after. This Aparajita Stotram is very beautiful because the repetition of the Namaha that occurs so many times, almost 138 times, Namaha comes for the mother. Therefore, this Tuti is also called Devi Namakam, like we do the Rudra Namakam. That is Shiva Namakam, this is Shiva Namakam. This Shiva Namakam is so powerful and it is equivalent to actually chanting the entire Sri Rudram, but in a very simple Sloka format. Because here also the mother's, all the beautiful manifestation of the mother, Yadevi Sarva, all the Sarva Bhuteshu, you will see that. Similarly, what we say is Nama Irinyaya cha Prapathaya cha Nama Kigumsilaya cha Kshayana cha Nama Kapardine cha. All those Namaha manifested as the entire universe. That is extolled in the Namakam. Here the mother's grace manifestation as the Devi Namakam. Deva Vuchuhu.
Deva Uchuhu Deva Uchuhu
Deva Uchuhu, that Dirgham has to be said, extended, not Deva, not short. It is not short vowel, no. It is Dirgham. Deva Uchuhu.
Deva Uchuhu Deva Uchuhu
Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Sivayai Satatan Namaha.
Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatan Namaha Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatan Namaha
Namah Prakrityai Bhadrayai Niyatah Pranatasmatam.
नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मताम् नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणतास्मताम्.
How many times Namo is coming here? Namaha is coming 3 times. Namo Devyai Mahadevyai. Shivayai Satatan Namaha. Now you say salutations to Devi. Salutations to Devi, Namo Devyai. And immediately we are also saying Mahadevyai. So what is Devi and what is Mahadevi? What is Deva and who is Mahadeva? That is the question you have to ask. Why isn't it enough if you say Devi? Who is Mahadevi? And then why you are saying both Devi and Mahadevi? And then of course Shiva. Shiva is male. Shiva is female. Sri Shiva. Shivashaktyaikyarupini. Shivayai satatan namaha. Now this Mahadevi, Devi, Shiva, we are offering our salutations constantly. And who is she? Namah Prakrutyai. She is the Prakriti. She is also Bhadra. And we are Niyataf Pranatasmatam. Niyataf Pranatasmatam. We are not offering salutations just casually. Niyatah, with niyati, means with control of all our senses, with the control of our minds, and with that minds that are still niyata chitta. Niyata chitta. That is niyatah pranatasmatam. So what is she saying? We are invoking the mother's presence with the still minds. And who is this mother that we are looking at in the very first sloka? Devi Mahadevi. Yes, Devi means Divyate iti Devi. Deva also, Divyate iti Deva. That which is illuminous is Devi. And who is Mahadevi? Who is Mahadevi and who is Devi? Mahadevi, Mahadeva means the one who gives luminance to the luminousness itself. They are Swayam Prakashas. Devas are need not necessarily be Swayam Prakasha, because they can be candle lights. But Mahadevi is Swayam Prakasha. So Mahadeva is Swayam Prakasha, self-illuminous. So salutations to the luminous one, salutations to the self-illuminance, and that which is Shiva, the utmost auspiciousness, and the one who is Prakriti. Prakriti is the manifestation of the material Vastu Swarupa. Now this is very important to understand. What is Prakriti? We simply say Prakriti as a common word that is referred to in English is the nature. I don't know what he said here. Salutations to the Devi, to the Mahadevi, salutations always to her, who is ever auspicious, which is Shiva. Salutations to her, who is the primordial cause and the sustenance. Yes, that's very beautiful. Prakriti is primordial substance. Just like gold is to the ornaments, just like water is to the wave, similarly, Prakriti means that which is not only manifest, but also Bhadraye, that which is the sustenance associated with this material objective world, and with the niyati and with complete stillness of our minds, we have made obeisance to her. We are offering our salutations to her. Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatan Namaha Namah Prakrutyai Bhadrayai Niyata Pranatasmatam. Now I think we already repeated it. Let's continue these beautiful mantras of the mother. Raudrayai Namo, Nityayai, Gauryai, Dhatriyai, Namo Namaha, Jyotsnayai cha Indurupinyai, Sukhayai satatan namaha. As soon as we invoke the Raudra, Raudra is not terrible. Raudra also is fundamentally that which is the source. Rudra, Raudra. Raudraye namo. Salutations to the Raudra. And Nityaye, eternal. Gauri, she is the Gauri. Gauri means that which has this beautiful complexion of white and yellow together. Gauri also means Gau represents the fundamental sound. Gau also represents the beautiful radiance associated with the sunlight, the energy in the sunlight. Therefore, in Arunam, we chant Gauri Mimaya Salilani, Takshati, Ekapadi, Dvipadi, Chatushpadi, Ashtapadi, Navapadi, Babhushi, Sahasrakshara, Parame. There, the Gauri doesn't represent that is a mantra in Arunam. In Aruna Parayanam, we chant that. There, it is associated with the energy of the fundamental sunrise that actually sustain and energize, vitalize, and rejuvenate the entire Mother Nature. And she is Dhatri, the forbearance associated with it. She is as cool as that of the moonlight. Jyotsna is the radiance associated with the full moon. Indu Rupinyai. Indu here represents the moon. Indu Rupinyai. Indu is beautiful complexion is Shitam Shatulya Prabham, right? Indu Rupinyai. Sukhayai Satatan Namaha. What is Sukha? Yes. Sukhayai Satatan Bhadra Sukha. Sukha doesn't mean happiness. Hello. Sukha means, Kha means the space. Sukha means everything in its right place. Dukkha means everything in its wrong place. Sukha is everything in its right place. So this Indurupini, this beautiful mother with illuminance that of the full moon, she is the Raudri, she is the Nitya, she is the Gauri, she is the Dhatri, she is also Sukha. And see how many beauty. If you actually take the entire Devi Mahatyam and write down all the names used for the mother, it becomes a fantastic Namavali for the mother, as powerful as the Lalita Sahasranamavali. So we should do this exercise every chapter. We go through, like last chapter when we're studying Ambika, Chandika, Ishwari, Maheshwari. Now you see Devi, Mahadevi, Shiva, Prakriti, Bhadra, Raudri, Nitya, Gauri, Dhatri, Jyotsna, Indurupini. See how beautiful Namavali is coming. Raudrajai namo Nityajai Gauryai Dhatrei namo namaha.
Raudrayai namo Nityayai Gauryai Dhatriyai namo namaha. Raudrayai namo Nityayai Gauryai Dhatriyai namo namaha.
Jyotsnayai Chendurupinyai Sukhayai Satatan namaha.
Jyotsnayai Chendurupinyai Sukhayai Satatan namaha. Jyotsnayai Chendurupinyai Sukhayai Satatan namaha.
Raudrayai namo Nityayai Gauryai Dhatriyai namo namaha. Jyotsnayai Chendurupinyai Sukhayai Satatan namaha.
Raudrayai namo Nityayai Gauryai Dhatriyai namo namaha. Jyotsnayai Chendurupinyai Sukhayai Satatan namaha. Raudrayai namo Nityayai नित्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः
Kalyani Pranatam Vriddhi Siddhi Kurmyai Namo Namaha. In some text it is written as Kurmo. Kurmo is not correct. Kurmyai is correct. Kurmaha represents the context of the turtle. She is the feminine aspect about Kurmyai. I will get into the meaning of what Kurmi is. Kalyani Pranatam. We offer our salutations to Kalyani. Vriddhi Siddhi Kurmi. She is associated with Vriddhi, which is progress, Siddhi, accomplishment, and also she is Kurmyai. She is here in the Kurmyai associated with prosperity and success. Nirrityai, Bhubhrutal Lakshmyai, Sarvanyai te namo namaha. She is associated with what is the Nirriti represents inauspiciousness, negative energy. Therefore, Nirriti direction is also associated with negative energy. She is a negative energy and she is also associated with prosperity. Bhubhrita Lakshmyai. Bhubhritam means the one who is Bhubhritam, the one who is serving she is associated with the context, in that context with the kings. And Lakshmi, Sharvani. Sharvani is associated with, again, good fortune. Sharvani is also Sharva's wife. Sharvaya Namaha, Bhavaya, Sharvaya, all those 8 Ashta Murtis. Bhavasya Devasya Patya Namaha, Sharvasya Devasya Patya Namaha, she is Sharvani. Sharvani association with dissolution aspect of it. Kalyani, Siddhi, Vriddhi, Kurmyai, Nairityai, Lakshmyai, Sharvanyai, all these Namo Namaha. Until this shloka, we completed 11 Namahas. Kalyanyai Pranatam Vridhyai,
कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै
Pranatam Vridhyai. There is no emphasis on the, it is a Ritvam. It is not the Ru, it is a R. Kalyanyai Pranatam Vridhyai.
कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै
Pranatam Vridhyai. Siddhyai Kurmyai Namo Namaha.
सिद्ध्यै कूर्म्यै नमो नमः सिद्ध्यै कूर्म्यै नमो नमः
Nairityai Bhubhrita Lakshmyai.
नैऋत्यै भूभृतालक्ष्म्यै नैऋत्यै भूभृतालक्ष्म्यै
Sharvanyai te namo namaha.
शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः
Kalyanyai Pranatam Vridhyai Siddhyai Kurmyai Namo Namaha. Nairityai Bhubhrita Lakshmyai Sharvanyai te Namo Namaha. Sairam, did I lose track of my time here? I'm 15 minutes over. I got into the mother's contemplation so deep. So let's finish this shloka and tomorrow we'll take up Durga Parai. Okay. Kalyanyai pranatamrudyai siddhyai kurmyai namo namah. Nairityai bhubhrutal lakshmyai sharvanyai te namo namah.
Kalyanyai pranatam ridhyai siddhyai kurmyai namo namaha. Nairityai bhubhrutal lakshmyai sharvanyai te namo namaha. Kalyanyai pranatam ridhyai siddhyai kurmyai namo namaha. Nairityai bhubhrutal lakshmyai sharvanyai te namo namaha.
Om yadaksharapadabhrashtam matrahinam tu yadbhaven tatsarvam shamyatam deva narayana namostute visarga bindu matrani padapadaksharaणि cha nyunani chatiriktaनि kshamasva sayishvara aparadha sahasrani kriyante harnisham maja dasojamiti mam matva kshamasva sayishvara अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्य भावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वर हरिः ओम तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेण मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति शांति शांति. Let me see if there are any questions. Looks like you are also blissed out today. I don't see any questions, which is good
No, I
news.
have a question.
Yes, Sairam.
Yeah, on that Yajna Bhagam. So, I mean, to my understanding, Yajna Bhagam is basically the benefits of performing the Yajna, which has to go to the Devas. But when they would have did the Yajna, they would have done with a Swaha, right? So, actually, we learned that all these benefits actually goes to the Devi herself because we invoked her as Tvam Swaha. So, does this mean that, I mean, because I mean, the Daityas or the demons controlled or took the Bhagams means like even if we chant with the wrong intention or not in the right spirit, we will not get the benefits. Is that how to interpret that? No.
You sent the email, but the email is hijacked. You send the email, but what happens if the email address is somebody took care of your email address, so it's going to, or there's, you see, that's very simply put. Putting these mantra swahas is actually sending an email. If the inbox has been hijacked by some malware and some hacker, then all the emails are going to that hacker and not going to the right person. That's what happens, Yajna Bhagas. Sorry. It's really as simple as that. Life is not more complex than that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's can't get any simple than that.
Okay. You did your job of sending the email. You thought you sent it to the right person, but that hacker has taken care of that mailbox. So
how do we
Shumbhani,
ensure it has reached the right destination?
how does this apply to us? How does this apply to us? See, I'll tell you very simply. Whatever food we are eating, it's also giving yajna, because what we're doing, eating food is like yajna, no different than yajna. But that food that is eaten and the energy that is generated from that food, if the mind and all your mind has hijacked all of that. All that energy is going to serve who? Your ahankara, your ego. And that ego, ahankara, is Shumbha and Nishumbha. They hijacked all your energy that you have eaten from the food. Instead of going to who? Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavihi, Brahmagnau, Brahmanahutam, Brahmaivatena Gantavyam, Brahmakarma Samadhina. No, you're only chanting the shloka, but where is all the energy going? Is it going to Brahman? Is it going for Brahmakarma? Huh? It's not going. Who has hijacked all that Yajna Bhaga? Your ego called Shumbha and your belongings called Nishumbha. The I and the mine have hijacked all the energy you have put into this body as yajna, and all of that is confiscated.
Yeah, amazing, Anna. Thank you. That brings goosebumps. Thank you.
Oh, I think we are blissed out totally today. Yeah. Any other question on that? Sorry for the delay today because I was trying to figure out joining Zoom, and Zoom was asking me to enter some verification code, which was going into Branimir to Brahman. And I don't have the code to enter. The right code is missing. It is going to Branimir Gonan. So
It
I
was
had to
confiscated.
yes. Very, very aptly, the code is going to the different person. And I have to ask that, I have to do Brahma Karma. Can you please share the code with me? Fortunately, he answered my WhatsApp and I got the code. Otherwise, there would not, it would have been a very different class today. Okay, my Indra responded very quickly. Okay, next. Yes, any other questions?
So we have to pray to Brahman when everything gets confiscated like this.
Yeah, the code is sent to Brahman, not to
Yeah.
me. Uh, okay. Because I confiscated his Zoom account. Okay, any other thing? Sudhakar, everything clear?
Anna, one more question.
Yes.
So in the Dhyana Slokams, normally it is the feet that we associate with lotus, like even Bhagwan's lotus feet. But in the Dhyanam mantram, there is a mention of Devi's hands are also like a lotus.
Yeah, everything. Kararavindena padaravindam mukharavinde viniveshayantram vatasya patrasya sukhe nivasam balam mukundam manasasmara. With that shlokam, Kara is Aravinda, Pada
What
is
is that
Aravinda.
sloka? Sorry.
That Kararavindena padaravindam mukharavinde viniveshayantram vatasya patrasya pute nivasam balam mukundam manasasmarami. Hands are lotuses, feet are lotuses, face is lotus, reclining on this Vatapatrashayi. He is very beautiful, as if all the lotuses have been organized into this beautiful little Mukunda. So mother's hands are lotuses. Hastabjair dhatim, that's right. And also in the first Dhyana Sloka, Khadgan Chakra Chavagadesh Parigan Sholam Bhushandim Siraha, there also her hands are lotuses, feet are lotuses. What does that actually mean? What does it mean that the mother's hands are lotuses? What does it mean that God's face is like a lotus? What does it mean?
Everything is auspicious, whatever she does in her action.
Everything, the lotus represents here the beauty of that which is so beautiful, living in the world, which is mud, but not touched by the mud. It only responds to the beautiful sunlight. The kamalam, the lotus, which opens up, is because of the sunlight, no? And then where is the lotus present? In muddy water. The hands are in the society, but they're never dirty. They are lotuses. Bhagavan's hands are lotuses, Bhagavan's feet are lotuses, face is like a lotus. So everything is beautiful, similarly associated with a lotus. Okay, Kurmi, Kurma. Kurma also actually represents, what is the aspect about Kurma? Turtle. What is the
Turtle.
beauty of
Withdrawn senses.
Withdraws its senses.
withdrawal of senses? Yes, that is Tirodhana. See, the mother says Panchakritya Parayini. She has 5 Srushti, Sthiti, Laya, Tirodhana, Anugraha. This is Panchakrityas, 5 actions. And therefore, in the context of that, there is Gauri, Dhatri, all these things are mentioned. Kurmi also is the Tirodhana aspect of it. The redaction or the withdrawal of everything into her is the aspect about Kurmi. Thank you for asking, Sudhakar. I didn't elaborate on it because I was going through the shloka and I skipped that Kurmi is associated with Tirodhana of one of the 5 actions of the mother. Yes. Yes.
I have a question, Shikaji.
Yes, ma, please.
last
What
one.
happened to you? What happened to you?
My
Withdraw-
internet, sorry, got
Okay.
dropped out of internet by the time I could figure it out.
Okay.
It was like,
You redacted. You became Kurmi. Okay.
Nairitya, right? Negative energies.
Mm.
Maybe if you can elaborate on that. She's also the good fortune for all the kings, but who have misfortunes? Is that what?
Yes. But what did we actually in the previous Shakradhistuti? There is a beautiful shloka. What did we study there? You remember that? Ya Shri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshu Alakshmihi Papatmanam Kritadhiyam Hridayeshu Buddhihi Shraddha Satankulajana Prabhasya Lajja Tantvannatasma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam. In that shloka, what did we see? She is Ya Shri Swayam. She is herself the Shri, the auspiciousness. For those that are engaged in good actions, Sukrutinam Bhavaneshu, in the houses, she is the Alakshmi. For the Papatmanam Kritadhiyam. So there is this Jeshta, Alakshmi. These words come where? In what Suktam?
Sri Suktam.
Sri Suktam. Yes. And so in talking about that, there is also the Jeshta, the other side of Lakshmi is also Alakshmi. Alakshmi, that is the association with the negativity aspect of it, because everything is energy, no? Hello. The way to understand that is, energy is simply that energy associated, the Chaitanya associated, even for a thief, he has to be skilled. And where is the robbery skill associated with a thief? Is himself the Devi. Without that skill, he can't be doing robbery, right? So everything that is shining in the form of, it's not, we only think that God means only good. God doesn't have to be associated. That's why Nirriti is the negative energy, negative Shakti associated with the mother. Mahasuri, somewhere we will come to that in one of the shlokas, Maheshwari, Mahasuri, Mahadevi, Maha Asuri also. That is the context of that. Yes.
So when we have negative energies within within our environment, we look at it as another form of Devi. We accept it. So basically, our thinking is we accept all energies as a form of Devi, and then we shower love on and love energy and positive energy towards those.
No, you pray to the negative energy not to inflict on you. Okay. Then it will not come onto you. Otherwise, it will come and attack you. Don't fight it, but pray to it. Like I told people during COVID, pray to COVID. COVID is also Rudra Shakti. Pray to COVID, please stay away from me. Say similarly with Jeshta or Alakshmi, you say, Mother Alakshmi, please spare me. That is what in Rudram also we say, Parino Hetir Vrunaktu Vishwataha, right? We say, don't, your weapon should go around me but not attack me. Parivo Heti Rudrasya Vrinjat. Let the weapon of the Rudra spare me and go around me and not inflict upon me. Therefore, the negative energy Nirriti, it is prayed. We actually pray to the negative energy also so that it doesn't affect us. Not run away from it. When you pray to somebody, you don't run away from them, no? This is very beautiful actually. When fear comes, look at the fear. Don't run away from the fear. When Nirriti comes, then Nirriti also you pray to the mother, please spare me from your negativity. Yes. Okay, Nairitya Vibhrutam Lakshmi Sharvanyaite Namo Namaha. That's the, yes. Shama Sundar Madan Gopal. Everything good? Yeah.
Sir, I'm good. Great.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, let's see you all tomorrow. This time, hopefully, the very
Sairam, in that context, then, say today is Amavasya. How in say Hindu or those who would look at calendars would say you wouldn't do something auspicious because you consider it as a negative time. Whereas for
no, hello. Don't say that loud. The Tamilians feel very bad. Amavasya is extremely auspicious for people that follow the solar calendar. For people that follow solar calendar, Amavasya is extremely auspicious. For people that follow lunar calendar, Paurnima is very auspicious because main deity for Paurnima is the lunar, the moon. Therefore, Paurnima is very auspicious. Paurnima is not that auspicious for the people who follow solar calendar.
so there is no inauspicious time then.
Where is inauspiciousness?
But Swami also used to see, like he will say this is good time or that is not good time. Then why do they do that?
So there are certain tidhis or muhurtas not good for everything, but they are good for something else. There is no bad tidhi, nakshatram, varam, and all of that all the time. For certain things, certain energies are preferred. That's all. Yes, so Amavasya is very auspicious. Today is extremely auspicious Amavasya. It's called Mauni Amavasya. And it's a very beautiful Pushyamas Amavasya is one of the most auspicious Amavasyas. And similarly, what is the other Amavasyas? There are very auspicious Amavasyas. There are also there. Huh? Which is the
Bhadrapada.
Enna Bhadrapada? Deepavali is Amavasya. Deepavali is Amavasya, no? What is Deepavali? Deepavali is Amavasya. Naraka
The dark
Chaturdashi.
night. Yeah.
Deepavali is the Amavasya. It is celebrated. So there is nothing called Amavasya is inauspicious. Amavasya is auspicious for certain things. Paurnima is auspicious for certain other things. So, okay. See, there is in holistic spirituality, there is nothing called bad or evil or all those things. It is also the energy of the mother. Once we develop that, then it is actually a very beautiful presence to the awareness. Never, I was listening to this lecture by Swami Sarvapriyananda about holistic spirituality. I think he gave that in India recently. Very beautifully, see, in holistic spirituality, we don't actually say that this is bad. you look at it with a perspective and awareness, and what you actually look at that, what he was saying, Swami Vivekananda, who is the amazing holistic spirituality and an embodiment of holistic spirituality. Even when scientists approached them, he would look at something from their perspective and look at spirituality from their perspective. You don't say that scientists are, inferior to spiritual people. Spiritual people have all realized things. Scientists are idiots. They're still pursuing things that we already figured out. Nothing like that. That's all really misspirituality. You look at spirituality from a scientific perspective. It's very beautiful. Science and spirituality are not like one is superior to the other or anything. In spirituality, there is everything, and from every point of view. And he was also saying very beautifully, when you look at someone and they are in lower awareness, you don't basically say that these people are idiots and they are. You actually go back and look at how your awareness was, and then immediately will come to realize, oh, at some point I was like these people. Huh? What did I? Then it turns into compassion and love, Saira. Okay, Gayatri's question answered. No other questions on chat? Kurmi, yes, we answered that question. Okay, Sairam. Shall we all close the session for today? Sairam. Jai Bol Bhagwan Sri